Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to round 64 of the 4DBT. This is the second match of the tournament, and we'll be seeing White Raven going against Just a Cutie here. Both players seeming pretty strong overall. Looks like White Raven able to, based off the qualifier results, play basically anything, and Just a Cutie not bad at either, being pretty consistent throughout all of the mods as I can see. I'm 004 and I'm joined here by Ash Ketchum, and we'll
Hello,
be your
hello.
casters. And without further ado, we'll be getting into the match here pretty quickly, waiting for those rolls. What do you think, Ash Ketchum, about this match between these two players, based on what you've seen?
Well, White Raven is obviously a very all-rounded player. They've proven that they're able to play pretty much all mods in the qualifiers, coming in with pretty good results on pretty much all the maps. So they're definitely going to be showing a strong showing here, I think. And Just a Cutie, consistent on no mod. Not sure about the other mods for Just a Cutie, but I think White Raven's definitely the favorite coming in, but Just a Cutie is also a very strong player, so it could go either way, you never know.
Yeah, going off what you said, I definitely agree. White Raven's score is showing consistency on basically everything. Just a Cutie seeming to struggle a little bit with, I think it was Hard Rock and DT, but not by much, so, you know, with this being round of 64, I think this will be a pretty even playing field for both players here.
Definitely.
And one thing I'd like to note is there is going to be a warm-up between these two players. It is I don't remember the exact map, but there will be one warm-up going on. So that should be happening shortly before the match actually starts.
Sounds good. I believe White Raven was the one that picked the warm-up?
Yes. I think this is actually the warm-up. DJ Fresh, Gold Dust.
Oh, Gold Dust.
Yeah. Convert, AR9, CS4. Nice little warm-up, I guess.
Amazing. Love this song.
It's like
oh, and it looks like there's a new skin being used for the stream here. I remember last year's being quite different, but this looks really nice actually.
Looks very clean, yeah. White Raven actually picking Hidden for the warm-up.
I think that's probably a smart move for them because Hidden is definitely one of her strong suits. And this being AR9 as a convert, I think this will be a pretty good warm-up for Hidden, honestly.
That does sound accurate, yeah. This will definitely warm up the required skill to play most of the Hidden maps in the pool. Reading chat right now, Gin just said that the skin is made by Data Peta, the tournament Swedish wonder kid. So, shout out to him.
Data Peta, yeah.
Just a Cutie missing. Seems like they've given up. Oh, there we go, they're back.
Yeah, and White Raven's looking really strong already just in this warm-up. I mean,
Yeah.
stabilizing that combo, and as you see just a cutie kind of struggling here a little bit, that might be an indicator that they are not comfortable with converts. I mean, this is a little bit of a difficult map from the looks of it, so I mean, can't make any solid claims, but that might be an indicator that White Raven might want to be picking converts against them.
Definitely a solid warm-up choice. I'll give White Raven that.
That's for sure, yes.
3 misses, not bad.
Yeah, 3 miss on hidden is very impressive, especially for a nice little warm-up. I mean, the graph looking really consistent there. Very good performance overall from both players in that warm-up, and now I'll be getting into roles, basically, and that will be what's happening next. And yeah, looks like White Raven rolled 72 points, just a cutie rolling 30. So White Raven's gonna have the choice to either pick or ban first. We'll see what they go with.
They choose to ban first. So that means that Just a Cutie will be picking the first map later on.
Warmup 1 being banned there. Interesting ban. I wouldn't expect White Raven to ban that, but again, maybe she's just not feeling comfortable with the map or whatever. I would assume it's pretty consistency based, and the nerves might be too high.
Yeah, potentially she's eliminating the chance that she could chip miss on that map, and therefore Just a Cutie being able to FC because it's just a consistency map. So it could go either way. I think she's eliminating that possibility by banning it.
Yeah, I agree. I think the consistency-based picks definitely have more of a chance to swing. Even if the other player statistically looks better, it's just it's a scary pick for sure.
That's for sure. Just a Cutie banning Hidden 2, which is, I believe, an A or 8 hidden map, ranked in 2010. So, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think that's actually a really strategic ban, as White Raven definitely is strong in hidden and low air hidden too. So yeah, and it looks like Hard Rock 2 is going to be being picked here. Any comments about this map? Because I did not play through the pool at all, so I don't know much about it.
Fairly short map with pretty just straightforward and pretty repetitive patterns overall. It's the higher AR Hard Rock pick of the two, and to be honest, it's quite fast, but there's a couple of stream patterns that could be a bit tricky for both players here.
I see.
This one will definitely be relied on their hard rock consistency if they're able to combo this. There's a lot of parts where they could miss.
Yeah, and the CS being 3.5, I know that's not after Hard Rock, but I still would assume that the CS is going to be pretty forgiving here, and it looks like it's not too bad for Hard Rock CS.
Really isn't that bad at all for Hard Rock.
Both players starting out strong before this break section, both holding on to the combo. Just a Cutie looks like they got a better spin there, but just by a little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Oh, identical spin apparently. Both hitting the cross screen jump there.
Yeah, so far this is really close. Both players hitting that 200 combo mark, building up that max score. The score B2. One thing to note is Hard Rock does increase the multiplier, and a miss on Hard Rock is much more detrimental for the player.
Just Cutie actually dropping accuracy while White Raven is holding the SS, so it is in favor of White Raven as of now. Just Cutie dropping combo, putting the favor highly in White Raven's.
Yep, that's gonna switch the score hugely in favor of White Raven right now. He's still holding onto that combo. Still holding onto that SS as a matter of fact.
Very impressive from White Raven. And I mean, the score from Just a Cutie isn't that bad either. It's just White Raven is holding on to an SS, so there's not much that you can do about that, and the point does go to White Raven.
It's going to be a point for White Raven there, with a very strong opening, SSing that first pick. I mean, like you said, Just a Cutie one missing, so that's not bad at all, and that goes to show that there can be, you know, a fight put up by them. And yeah, that's going to be first point for White Raven. Remember, this is first to 5 points, so just something to keep in mind.
There's also a break point, I believe, as it was picked by Just a Cutie.
Oh, a break point. That's even, that's definitely going to be in favor of White Raven there.
Yeah. Now let's see what White Raven picks. Hidden 1. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that would be very strategic, as White Raven's definitely very comfortable in hidden. That's something that we see Just a Cutie struggling with. Actually, I think in Hidden 1 in the qualifiers, that was very uncomfortable for them. Their score reflected that. So this definitely is looking good for White Raven, but who knows what will happen.
You never know in these tournaments. This is 9th seed versus 56th seed. White Raven is seed 9 and Just a Cutie is seed 56. To answer XF's question in the chat.
Not being 3 minutes long, that opens up the opportunity for a lot of different things to happen within the match. You know, White Raven could find a miss early, and Just a Cutie could build up combo, and you know, there's just a lot of, with 3 minutes of time, this can really go back and forth. But we'll have to see if both players are confident enough.
That is true. This map is, I believe, also very high consistency based, so a lot of things could happen if Just a Cutie is able to be consistent on it. There's a lot of jumps as well, yeah.
Yeah, jumps with hidden definitely can be quite tough for a player that's not comfortable with hidden, especially with this being Air 9. Definitely a little bit on the lower side in my opinion. Not too low, but I mean, you have to be somewhat comfortable with hidden and reading to hit those jumps confidently. But both players doing good.
That's for sure. White Raven actually dropped AC and actually dropped combo as well, so Just a Cutie is in the lead right now.
Yes, Just a Cutie is going to be building up a score, but they're going to be missing as well, so that score is going to start shifting back to White Raven.
Slowly but surely. I believe Tokyo Machine, the artist of this song, is actually a featured artist in Nosu as well, so that's always cool. White Raven taking the lead, just barely. Things could still go either way.
Yeah, Just a Cutie putting up a really good fight here, especially for Hidden, looking like a mod that they weren't comfortable with. They're actually, as we see, the score difference is only 6,000. If White Raven finds a miss, I mean, and Just a Cutie can hold on to that combo, that would be, that would shift the score right over.
It sure would. This is very close.
Both players on that 200 combo mark now, so we're at max score.
both hitting the sort of technical part in the map. That was very impressive. Just Cutie actually dropping, putting the lead in White Raven's favor by quite a bit.
Yeah, White Raven is now building up that score difference, and the map is nearing the end, approaching that 3/4 mark. Just Cutie is going to have to hope that White Raven finds a miss here, but they continue to find misses, which is going to solidify White Raven's lead as we see that score difference build even higher, approaching almost 100k now score difference.
Actually getting more than 100,000 now, yeah. Very solid showing from Just Cutie nonetheless. White Raven just really strong on hidden, it seems like.
Yeah, and with the map nearing basically the end here, the score difference is too high. That is definitely going to be a point for White Raven. Putting the score up now 2 points against Just Cutie. One miss actually, with a 99.84 AC, which is not bad performance at all. I mean, Just Cutie definitely putting up a fight there. That's not terrible stats for someone who definitely seemed like they weren't comfortable with hidden. So, great job to both players there.
Definitely. Can't forget at the break that there was only a 6,000 point difference between them, so.
Yeah. And I mean, hidden is now out of the way, so White Raven is not going to be able to use that against Just Cutie anymore. So this is looking somewhat good for him, as he can now start picking maps that he is comfortable with.
Definitely.
Seeing people express their dislike towards hidden.
Seems to be a very passionate dislike.
Yeah. I must say, I used to hate hidden as well, but I have to say, to anyone who doesn't like hidden, you should definitely just give it a try. You know, give it like 2 weeks max. Just play it for 2 weeks, and you might have your opinions change. That's all I'll say.
I'll say it definitely grew on me. I used to be a hidden hater, personally, but the more I played it and the more I practiced for tournaments, it definitely started growing on me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I was a huge hidden hater in the past. I even had my profile picture like set to like the hidden sign with a cross in it. So, you know, but now I'm playing hidden all the time, and it looks like Just Cutie's gonna pick Nomad 2, which I would assume is going to be a tech specific, but Ash, if you want to highlight that map a little bit more.
It's a very old map, actually. It's one of the first ranked, I believe, catch maps. Or is it ranked, actually? It is, yeah. It was ranked in 2014, so the patterns were very old. Not necessarily techy, but very tricky, especially for players that are fairly new. It does have some wiggles near the end as well, and some tricky stream parts.
So it seems like the map might be somewhat unconventional for newer players that have not have too much experience with these older type maps.
Definitely.
Actually, looking like Just Cutie joined us a pretty long time ago, they might actually be comfortable with these older maps, so this might be a good pick for them.
That would definitely explain why they picked it then, yeah. We'll have to see.
And here we go, Nomad 2. Just waiting for Bancho to sync up, and here we go.
AR 9 as well, so pretty standard AR for Reigns. A couple of weird spacing patterns as well in this map.
Oh wow, that beginning jump there definitely reminds me of an older style of a map.
For sure. It really keeps you on your toes, this map, it sure does. Rhythm choice as well, definitely old.
That's for sure.
Here we go, coming to the first stream part.
Both players here holding onto their combos and SSers, but just a cutie's gonna miss as I say that. Hopefully I didn't commentate or curse that.
It wasn't me. Byron still holding the full combo. Just cutie dropping a couple more times. I believe we're coming into the wiggle part now, wiggle section of the map. Which when I played enough, even I missed on, and I'm rank 106, so this is very tricky.
Yeah, it looks like it requires... Oh, that looks like a plate walk there, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely more older style mapping, and it looks like White Raven is still holding on after that section.
Still SSing, very impressive. Just good with good accuracy as well, and I don't think they got too many misses, but just, again, hard to beat an SS.
Yeah, that was an incredible performance by White Raven there. Solidifying that third point, and that was another break point. They're going to be able to pick next here, so Just a Cutie's going to have to start really thinking about what they can do to pull this back, because as of now, White Raven is just on a roll.
Yeah, seems like nothing can stop them, really. It's going to be a tough next pick for Just a Cutie, depending on what White Raven picks now. DT2.
DT2, yeah, and honestly that's kind of expected, because that is another thing that Just a Cutie struggles with, based on qualifier results, was DT. Still not bad at DT by any means, but definitely lower scores compared to like their no mod in Hard Rock. So I think this will be pretty stressful for them, but you know, who knows how this will go.
Playing this map actually requires a lot of catcher control as well, and you could miss on pretty much any pattern here if you're not very comfortable with double time. So
that's for sure, yeah. And then just a thing to note, this is Air 7 DT, and I feel like for some players this might be a little unconventional. I mean, I feel like a lot of people might find it a little awkward to read. I know it did for me. I started out with Air 8 DT, but we'll see how it goes.
We will see. Banger, by the way. Absolutely great song.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh wow, this is a Z-Trot convert. Interesting. That's definitely an old map for sure.
Definitely. Alright. Seems like White Raven actually got a little bit more spin on that.
Yeah, it looks like White Raven took the spin there, but not by much. The point difference is still really close. Actually, it's like flickering back and forth. I can't tell if they...
Maybe it was an equal spin, actually.
Yeah, I think it might have been an equal spin. I'm not sure. Too close to tell. Jump there looking a little scary, but both players hitting it.
Both players still SSing. With no signs of missing.
Really sounds like they're saying racist barn.
It sure does. I didn't want to be the one to mention it, but...
I was like, am I hearing that right?
Both players still
running a miss.
Oh, just breaking, as I was about to say they were both SSing.
Almost cursed them.
Almost. Avoided that, just barely.
Yeah, both players seeing the score difference now at this break. Just a Cutie is going to really have to hold on and hope that White Raven misses. But White Raven is just kind of cruising through these maps.
Yeah, for this whole round, White Raven has just been showing no signs of just any vulnerabilities on the maps. They've assessed 2 of them. I think they missed the hidden one. But it's looking very hard to be able to defeat her.
Yeah, I mean, with the misses Just a Cutie are getting now at this end section, there's basically no way for them to come back here. That's going to be another point for White Raven. And it looks like it's another FC. So, yeah, 4-0 now with 1 more point, match point for White Raven here. It is going to be a Just a Cutie pick, so they have time to kind of consider the options here, but as we've seen, they've played through every mod, and White Raven has shown that she can do everything.
That's for sure. Looking like a very difficult opponent. Yeah, Just Cutie definitely putting up a good fight though. 5 misses on this is not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, we have to remember, Just a Cutie going up against, what was it, 9th seed, 6th seed?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really hard to put up a fight against them, and they're doing a really good job. Not even that far behind, to be honest. And Just a Cutie's instantly gonna pick No Mod 3 here. Feeling very confident.
Interesting pick. This is the first No Mod convert in the pool, and it does have some techie patterns and a couple of edge dashes as well. Well, not edge dashes, but close to it.
Oh, this is also a 3-minute long map, so again, it's going to open up a lot of possibilities there.
Yeah, 3 minutes seems long compared to the rest of the maps in the pool, which seem to be very short.
The question is, will Just a Cutie be able to stop White Raven's momentum here and maybe even cause a change in pace and start coming back, or is this going to be the final point of the match?
White Raven saying in chat that they like both converts in the stage, so they seem to be comfortable with this map then, I assume.
Yep, that is for sure. And now we are going in and waiting for everything to sync up. And here we go.
Cutie dropping a little bit of accuracy, putting White Raven just slightly in the lead for now. Both players still holding the full combo though.
Yeah, I think accuracy drops aren't that bad. I think they only account for like 10 points, right? Or something like that.
Something very slight, yeah.
Yeah.
But when both players are FCing, 10 points could just be everything, you know?
That is true, yeah. Especially in early stages where we see a lot of these close matches.
Well, apparently they're 150 every drop of
150,
this.
okay, I see.
Because White Raven is still holding the SS. Really signifying that difference.
Seems like Love Math Boy saying droplet scores scales based on the number of fruits in the map. So I see. It scales differently for each map, but essentially it's anywhere between that 50 and 100.
Getting into some more streamy patterns. Both players hitting it. Very strong performances.
Yeah. White Raven's still holding on to that SS though.
I can't remember if it... Oh, just a
He's gonna find a miss. Yeah, that's tough. And I mean that pattern looked like it was set up to that. And then missing again at that that looked like kind of like an edge jump. I can't really tell though, but
There's a couple of close calls in this map.
But White Raven was still able to hit all of those, and I mean, now up I think 2 or 3 misses against just a cutie. They're holding onto the SS and coming to the end of this map. I can't see much happening here.
It's looking very much like White Raven's going to take this point and win this match.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
An SS as well. What a performance.
SS on the No Mod 3, yeah. To seal the deal for this match. That is, I have to say, incredible performance from White Raven throughout this match. That is not to say that Just a Cutie didn't put up a really good fight. They were going up against a really good player here, and they were able to, you know, stay somewhat close. I mean, 6 miss on this map with those jumps. I mean, you can't, like, that's still a really good score in my opinion.
It really is, it really is. And, you know, they were unable to cause an upset here, but very strong performance nonetheless.
Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean, White Raven is going to be taking the win here, and they're going to advance to the next round. Just a Cutie will be getting knocked down to the loser bracket, I believe. And yeah, that is going to be it for this match. Is there anything you wanted to note about both players' performance, or?
Well, I do think it's likely, seeing Just a Cutie's performance, they could actually get a decent run in the losers bracket potentially, depending on who they go up against. Quite unfortunate that they had to go against White Raven in the first round, who got 3 SSs and an FC, and 1 miss on all 5 maps. So
Yeah.
well played to them nonetheless, and well played to White Raven. Just a really good performance.
I definitely agree. But yeah, that is going to conclude today's matches of the round 64. We will be having the next matches starting tomorrow, with the first one being Replinter versus Flo Flim.
Well played, yeah.
Yep, and that will be tomorrow. It looks like 2 UTC, so definitely stay tuned for that. There will be a bunch of matches going on tomorrow. We only had 2 today, I believe. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everyone for stopping by and watching this match today, and definitely look forward to the matches that are going to be happening in the future. But without further ado, I have nothing else to say. Anything from you before we end the stream here, Ash?
Just thank you, everyone. Thank you for co-commentating with me, and yeah, good match.
Yeah. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and that will be it for now. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.